I found my biological father's secret life and it changed everything. I, 26F, always knew my dad wasn't around, but I never really knew why. My mom told me he left when I was a kid, and I never really asked questions. I grew up with a sense of abandonment, wondering what I did wrong. Was I not good enough? Was I not lovable enough? But when I turned 25, I got a surprise call from a private investigator. He told me he'd found my biological father, and he was living a secret life. I was skeptical at first, but the PI's words sent my mind spinning. Who was this man? Why did he leave me behind? I was hesitant at first, but curiosity got the better of me. I hired the PI to dig deeper. Weeks went by, and I heard nothing. I started to think it was all a wild goose chase. But then, the PI called me with a bombshell. What he found was shocking. My dad was a successful businessman, married with 2 kids. He had a whole other life, and I was the dirty secret. I felt like I'd been punched in the gut. How could he do this to me? To us? I confronted my dad, and it was like talking to a stranger. He was cold, distant, and unapologetic. He told me he never wanted to be a dad, and he was relieved when he escaped our family. I felt like I'd been slashed open, my heart ripped out, and my soul trampled on. But as he spoke, something inside me snapped. I realized I deserved better. I deserved to be loved, to be wanted, to be seen. I was devastated, but I refused to let his words define me. I started questioning everything about my life, my relationships, and my sense of self. I realized that my dad's secrets were not my truth. I wasn't responsible for his mistakes, and I didn't have to carry his shame. I started therapy, and it was tough. I had to confront my emotions, my anger, and my pain. But slowly, I started to heal. I realized that I was worthy of love, no matter what my dad said or did. As I worked through my emotions, I started to rebuild my life. I reconnected with old friends, made new ones, and started pursuing my passions. I realized that I was more than just my dad's rejection. I was a complex, multifaceted person, worthy of love and respect. I also started to rebuild my relationship with my mom, and we're stronger than ever. She's been my rock, my confidant, and my guiding light. I'm still figuring things out, but I'm grateful for the journey. I found a new sense of purpose, and I'm learning to love myself, flaws and all. I've started volunteering at a local nonprofit, helping other people who've been through similar